Greetings and welcome to the Cell Guru Show, and welcome to a watershed event. Never before in the history of mobiles have two companies had so much at stake on one product, the Nokia Lumia. For Nokia and Microsoft, this is a very, very critical device. And then today, the Lava, a very, very new company in India, has come up with a very feminine phone, but they claim this phone is super tough. Well, what I'm going to do right now, turn it around and stand on this phone, and it still is taking my weight. But, you know, I don't really weigh that much. We'll get somebody to truly give it a pressure test. And even more importantly, what we're going to do today, tell you about how phones are tested so that they can last years and years when you buy. All of that happening on the Cell Guru Show.
Petite and strong. We ain't describing a woman here, but a phone that sports feminine looks. It can withstand 120 kilos of weight and escape without a scratch. An exclusive review of the latest Lava A16 on the show today. The first fruit of the Nokia-Microsoft partnership gets tasted in India. Will Lumia get Nokia through the dark clouds in the smartphone market? Cell phones go through a drill before landing in our pockets. We show you what all tests your favorite gadgets pass to make the cut. Time to ring the jingle bells, get special Christmas applications for this festive season. Merry Christmas.
It's winding down. It is almost the end of the year, but the world of mobile and the news being thrown out from there carries on and on and on.
Samsung is belting out some serious numbers. They've sold a cool 300 million phones in 2011. That's up from the 280 million in 2010. Obviously, the Galaxy S2 has contributed significantly to the chunk of sales. Currently, Samsung is the second largest phone maker by volume, trailing just behind Nokia.
HP bought Palm and WebOS, and then in a series of weird and silly decisions, ruined it completely. Now they've made it an open source, just like Linux. Neither does HP want to shut down WebOS completely, nor do they want to invest in it further. This may be the first good move from HP on the WebOS in a while.
Angry Birds has turned 2 years old, and to celebrate the occasion, Rovio has updated the game to bring 15 new exciting levels for their fans. New birthday cakes, fancy menu and special birthday achievements. It's indeed a happy birthday for the Angry Birds. Watch out, piggies!
We'll start with our cover story, the first of many. We actually have 3 cover feature stories today. The first one is the Lava A16. Now remember, these are companies, including Lava, that were only sales and marketing companies before. They just rebranded products from China and brought them in. This is supposed to be their first truly indigenous effort, completely from lock, stock and barrel. This phone comes out from that company. It's a slightly feminine phone. How does it really differentiate itself? Well, very nice from the back. I really love the back cover. 3.2 megapixel camera, and it wasn't too bad. Even low light photography we found was pretty good in it. Once again, a nice speaker again at the back. It's an NDTV branded phone. Come to the front and the screen, and something very interesting we'll do with the screen. It's supposed to be almost indestructible. What I like about it is it has multiple themes and menus that you can start off with. A nice little control out here. The keys also very nicely embedded. There's a feel-good factor about this phone. It's a feminine phone, so it's a niche market for this phone. But even otherwise, I believe it's a nice phone. It's about 4,000 rupees. It's a dual SIM phone. Let's take a look at what I mean by the insides of the phone, especially the menu and the themes.
The first thing that hits you as you fire up the screen is the look and the feel. The animation and the graphics set are very different from any other, almost whimsical and moody. There are 3 preloaded themes named Silver Delight, Pigeon and Brown Paper, each very different from the other. The Silver Delight offers a clear grid of icons which pop up when selected through the round navigation. When you select the Pigeon theme, you get the bird's eye view for each one of them. The phone's interface comes to life with this one. Not just this, you can even download more themes if you like. Lava really scores here.
Okay, those are the menus. Now for a little bit more. The interesting thing is it comes with very nice headphones, the ones that really are those earbud level, but they have this soft foam around, so they fit very well. But then they go and spoil it with this, a proprietary interface. So it's a plug-in that is not a 3.5mm jack. It works with a almost USB-like plug-in, which I think is not a good idea, because if you want to ever upgrade, you have absolutely no option. Other than that, for Lava, this is a good entry into trying to differentiate from everybody else in the market. Let's take a look. What else did they do? Especially make this phone very, very different from everybody else. The insides.
Apart from the 2.6-inch high-resolution screen with a 3.2 MP camera with Lomo effect, the phone supports 32 GB memory with 2000 phone book memory and 2000 messages. Also Java for you to browse the net and access all your social networking sites. The phone seems to be solidly put together as the buttons and the fit of each component conform well and there are no gaps or twiddly pieces. The only part that doesn't gel well is that there aren't any other colors available and that Wi-Fi isn't on board.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.